Hello everybody, today I'm getting my first commission piece in the Great Western Arcade, where I'm getting hired to do drawings on the storefront of this beautiful shop called Indispoke. And I'm going to do their Refugee Week drawing, so check it out. Well, we're about to leave for the shop which I'm doing a commission for. It's called Indispoke, and I'm going to be drawing on their window. This is too exciting. I can't believe this, and I think I'm going to have to get some of my materials ready, like my pens and stuff, so I can be prepared for when I'm doing this. Because I'm getting hired to do this job, and it's not just my own little fun thing, I'm actually using some proper pens. These are Poscas. I see a lot of artists using them, actually. I think we've got everything we need to go on the trip for the art commission, including everything I need in this little bag over here. Right, let's get into the car. Let's go in. Hello. So we finally arrived at where we need to be, which is basically the Great Western Arcade. And so I'm going to lead you in here. Ta-da! The Great Western Arcade. It's in the centre of Birmingham. Look, this is a really wonderful place. So I got hired to draw on the storefront of one of these shops for their Refugee Week. So the shop I'm about to draw on is coming up close, somewhere here. Let's see what is happening. My heart's beating a lot, I'm so excited. I'm like, wow, this is my first commission ever. I think our store is gonna be in a couple of walks more, and then we finally get to the place. Here we are. Right, let's go in the store now for the commission. So this is Monique, and she's one of the team members at Indispoke store.
Hello. So, okay, Mustafa, what we need you to do is create a piece for Refugee Week, okay? And so let me show you where we're going to go.
Yeah.
I think the perfect place for your piece will be all of this section right here.
Ah, okay.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to put a drawing.
Okay, great.
Right, so because I'm basically drawing on the glass here, I'm going to use these Posca markers like I showed before. They're basically lifeblood for artists. I'm using only a few colours because, whoops, I think we're not going to need too many colours. It's going to be a simple drawing. Alright everybody, I just want to show you how far we've gotten so far. And so far I've drawn this, so you can see there's some different people over here for the Refugee Week drawing. And there's quite a few different diverse amount of people. And I've added little spots of yellow in occasionally because you need to add a bit of colour in there just to make it, stand out a bit. So for example, you can see he's got a yellow mug here, this guy's got a yellow turban, this woman's got a yellow hat. So I want to make it look as varied as possible. I think I could add a bit more and a few more decorations. What do you think? Let's try. So I want to add a bit more over here because I've done so much drawings over here, as you can see. But it feels like over this lower section, there's some people missing. So I think I'm going to add that. All right, let's start drawing. I think there's something wrong with this pen. I'm going to have to change it. almost midway through our drawing, in fact, almost done, and we've got a passerby, so I want to ask her what she thinks about the drawing. So, what do you think about the drawing so far? How is it?
It's very interesting, and it's like a mix of animals and human beings.
Yeah, the cat on top.
I just see this. Is it the sheep?
Yeah, they're all on a ship together, I think.
I don't know. The cat, yeah.
Do you like the yellow colour on it?
Yeah, I like it.
Any tips, anything we could add?
Because this is the refugee week, do you want to add any heart or, I don't know, any other visuals that you want to enhance the...
I actually think it needs way more on it, like way more people, and I'm going to add some text which says Refugee Week, just so it looks good. Let's do that. Okay, here's another passerby. So, what do you think about our drawing over here which we've done?
I think it's amazing. I walked past and it wasn't there, and I came back and it was, and it shows how everybody comes from the same roots in the tree and all the way people are different in the world.
Glad you liked it, thank you, bye. Oh, here's my sister.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
What do you think about the drawing I did?
Oh, it actually looks really nice.
Sorry, it looks what?
It looks really nice.
Yeah, what parts did you like about it?
All of it.
All of it? Wow, that's pretty good. To get off, but I think it looks pretty good now. I'll show you now how it looks.
Oh, let me help you.
Right, I'm at the end of the arcade now, and I'm just going to pretend that I'm a normal customer, and I run towards the shop, and then I stop in my tracks, and I look, and lo and behold, you've got this lovely mural of blue and yellow on the glass. I think it looks pretty nice. Here it is, Refugee Week, all the people on here. In case you didn't see that clearly, maybe I'll show it more clearly later, but now I need to add the words on it. I need to add bright words, Refugee Week on top, so that at least people can know what I drew, and it doesn't just look like a bunch of random drawings sitting on the glass. Right, now for the letters. I didn't want to film me doing all the letters because it took too long to colour them all in, and my neck and arms are now tingling with pain. I'm just going to do the outlines for the letters now, and then the date and everything, and we'll see what we do. that was pretty hard work. I've done the letters and the outline now, and then my whole neck is a bit sore from looking up like that for a few, I think half an hour it took to do the whole drawing, or more, I don't know. Right guys, so basically we've made a little error because I need to rub these words out. They should be in blue as well and yellow. So I'm going to use a bit of this glass cleaner. So, oh my god. Like this over here. So that's... Right! Finally, after many neck pains and hours, I have finished the drawing. Look how grand it is. This is the Refugee Week drawing. I actually quite think it could do with a bit more colour. I didn't bring that many colours anyway, so here it is. I feel like we're going to have to pack up and go now. So that was a really good day of drawing. Right, well it's sad to say, but now we're going to be leaving Birmingham City Centre and going back home. That was a super day. Right, let's get in.